All right, I'm sure now we are clear with this one. I think we better proceed to the next exercise that we can just try to use the calculator and see what we can just have in order to calculate n, for an example. Let's try to calculate n. All right, let's try to calculate n. Let's get there. One exercise that I've got several so many exercises that you can just have there, but this one, it's let's try to look at the 6.2.2.3. this one. Let me just try to highlight it so that you can see it clearly. Let's try to highlight it so that you can see clearly. Then the exercise 6.3.2, can you see that one? Here what we're going to do, we are going to look for what? We are going to, how many years we want our n. All right, that's why we are going to apply the logs. Okay, all right, what does it say? We've got the information there. We've got our 1,570 is invested. What is 1,500? It's going to be your principal, or it's going to be your lump sum that you're going to invest. Okay, all right, at 12% per annum compounded interest. After how many years will be the investment be worth 23,000? Which means after how long will you have 23,000? Which means the amount is going to be 23,000. I'll just write the data that we've got here. We have to write down the data. We know that our A is equals to 23,000. Our P, it's 1,570, and then our I equals to 12 divided by 100, all right, per annum compound interest, which means, and then your n. So we must find what is our n. Okay, let's try to look at that. Let me take you to this one, and then you see what you can just do. Here's the picture of what we have here. So this is the data that you've got. So here we only have to look on n, whereby you have to look on using the logs. Somebody was asking, you've got this on our notes, but we never gone through exercise on using the logs. This is crucial for us to go through that. But remember, we have said that our I and n changes based on the key phrases that will tell us that. But this one, it didn't take us to that one. Okay, now without any waste of time, what is happening with this one? What are we going to do here? This is what we're going to do. We're going to change this one to logs, and then actually, where should we start? Let's try to start this one and work it out. Okay, all right, what is the formula there? It's A equals to P. It's compounded, it's one, and it's an investment. Okay, we choose this one. Okay, compound, and it's an investment. Okay, those are the key phrases or key words that can help us. So if you substitute, since we've got the data, we know what is our A, our P, our I, so we can put them in the right place. Here it's going to be 23000, and then our what is that one? Our P, it's going to be P, it's 1,570 into 1 plus what is your I, 0.12. I prefer to write it as a decimal to the power of n. Okay, all right. Now here you see this is exponent. So if it delivers exponent, you can change the exponent into a log form. Okay, but before we do that, let's try to simplify. What's going to be the first step here? We're going to have 2, 3. According to the laws of the equations, then we must, this is multiply, we can divide by it, then divided by that, then we're left with 1 plus 0.12, all raised to the power of n. All right, okay, so now what is the next action that you think? Then as I've made you aware that we're going to deliver with the logs. Am I right? While to leave the logs, what is going to happen here? You say therefore our n equals to log 23,000 divided by 1,570, all divided by, remember, log base change, log divide log, then divided by 1 plus 0,12. All right. So then is where we get to our calculators. Okay. Now you can see how to use the log law ones. Okay. All right. Every time so that you can go through it. Then this is also crucial that every time when you find for how long you have to do this, then this is what you're going to do. Okay. All right. Now I think we'll have a little break, and thereafter we'll go to the depreciation as we come back. Okay. We'll talk about the depreciation. Depreciation. And so now we need to calculate. When you come back, we want to verify our answer for this one. Okay. Where you have to find n. Okay. But everything's clear. It's all about punching the calculator and then follow everything. So now, after 5 minutes, when you come back, then we'll look on the depreciation. Okay.